welcome back. An exciting exhibit is opening up at the Buffalo Art Studio this weekend, highlighting stories and voices around the Buffalo community. Joining me today is the founder of the participating art collective, Fokus'd Kreatives, Itina. Thanks so much for coming in.
Thank you.
And you brought 3 other artists with you.
I sure did.
How are you guys?
Doing well, doing well.
Okay, so tell me about the original Tales from the Porch project and how that came about.
Yeah, so Tales from the Porch was all about amplifying the voices within the community and just using art forms, different mediums to showcase that. So we originally captured images of different individuals throughout Buffalo, each side of Buffalo, just walked up onto the porch and asked could I capture an image and just kind of have the conversation, breaking down stereotypes about certain sides of the city and then showcasing those photos but also visuals or videos within a space. And then that turned into what we did last year where we captured a couple of amazing leaders within the community and showcased that within the east side of Buffalo.
Very cool. Can you guys go down and say what your medium is?
Okay, well, I guess I'll start. So my name is Caitlin, and my mediums are photography, poetry, video editing, videography, a little bit of a lot.
I'm Tallulah. Same. I have a lot of mediums: photography, film, cyanotypes with photography, which is what I'm doing for this specific piece. Anything I can get my hands on.
Stephen Former Jr. I work digital. This piece has used oil paint, acrylic paint, all of that. So tried to spruce in a little bit of oil pastel in there too. So yeah, whatever I could get my hands on, like Tallulah said.
Now, how did this project turn into an apprenticeship?
So I love working with emerging artists. I truly believe that we all, as leaders within our communities, need to find, I always say at least five younger artists or younger people that we can just apply or just give all that we can to in order for them to be propelled within our future. And so I just had that, want to be able to give what I can or use my platform, my resources, or whatever the case is, and just to give the next generation of creatives an opportunity.
That's awesome. What made you guys want to join Fokus'd Kreatives?
Honestly, Itina.
All because of you?
Yes, I saw her at an event last year called Ladies First, which recently, it's been about a year, a couple of weeks ago, right? And so I saw her perform and was just enamored, and I was like, I need to talk to her. I need to do something with her. And then we found out that we both went to Buff State, and I'm trying to do my little elevator pitch. She's busy, and so at that point, I was kind of just like stalking her social media to see when's the next time that I can really make a connection with her. And it was the thing that I needed to do because here we are, we've done some beautiful things together, and I've had multiple opportunities from her, so I'm just thankful.
And she was actually my professor last year.
Oh, wow.
And she taught Intro to Photo last year at Buffalo State, and I was one of her students. And the next semester, I ended up reaching out to her for an informational interview because I was doing an independent study. And during that interview, she offered me an opportunity to shoot with 43 North for their startup competition, excuse me. And just from there, we started working together a lot on a lot of different shoots and projects. And yeah, it's just all Itina.
Same for you?
Same for me. Honestly, me and Itina go way back. We attended the same church, or we still do. I think I met up with her when I was like 11, and she was doing this program called Curators of Culture way back when. It was like under, Mayor Summer Youth, and ever since then, we've just been doing a whole bunch of different projects, opportunities, whatever else. Just recently we were doing something for 43 North. And yeah, I've just been in a lot of programs that she just so happened to be,
so she's kind of the sun that you guys are revolving around and trying to draw closer and closer to.
Yeah, she's a force to be reckoned with.
Okay, now.
So, no, but that's a testament to you that you're doing so much great work that so many people want to work with you, and also that you're at a level where it's about growing, but also throwing that ladder back and sharing your knowledge with the next generation.
Right. It's important. It's very important. I feel like we have no choice but to give back to the next generation. I'm not going to be here after some time. It's just inevitable. My time is going to end, and I think that my job is to give everything that I can with whatever energy that I have to whoever's willing. You know?
Absolutely. Now, how do you kind of work and develop these artists?
So, oh man, honestly, one of the biggest things I feel like, and you probably could all attest to that, is like breaking down the inner critic of yourself as an artist. Because what happens is you have these ideas and these things you want to do, and you're talking yourself down. And it takes that level of like push, like, no, you got
Yeah.
this, like make it happen, take the next step. So I think that's one of the biggest things, but then also having this ability to carry yourself in a professional manner, to get your work together, to present well, to just be informed, if you will, knowing how to approach certain opportunities, if you will, things like that, and then having the resources and the network to say, okay, I may not know how to paint acrylic on a canvas, but here's the person that you can talk to.
For sure.
I may not know how to do cyanotypes, or, you know, I may have a little knowledge, but here is the entity that you can go to, and the same, like, here's some opportunities for you to utilize. So just finding all of the resources that I have and giving it over to them, and whatever, you know, opportunities come from that.
I absolutely adore what you said about us being our own self-critics, especially as artists, especially as creators. There's so much doubt. Just being a human being, and especially in a world with media, and there's so much going on, and so many people showing off what they're doing. There's so many times that you doubt yourself, but it is important, and I love that you're facilitating within these young people to overcome that self-doubt, overcome that imposter syndrome, know that you have what it takes.
Exactly.
And you have to get out of your own way sometimes,
You do.
right?
You have to get out of your own head, and I think that's one of the, I feel like that's one of the most important things, because I've had these experiences. I've been doing this kind of work for close to 20 years, and I know what issues come about as an artist, and I'm able to say, hey, look, yeah, I've been through that. It's actually not that big of a deal, but I get it. It's a big deal to you. But here's some tips. Here's some ways you can you can push yourself beyond to see fruition with your work.
Because there's no failing in art, right? And you learn. There's no failing. There's no failing because you learn something.
Right.
Yes.
That's why I don't believe in failure. You always learn something.
For
So
sure.
that failure was meant to happen to make you ready for the next opportunity, to make you come back even greater. Thank you guys so much for coming in. Thank you for sharing your art, being proud of it. If you'd like to continue the conversation for yourself, the opening reception is this Friday at Buffalo Art Studio and includes a performance by Itina and an artist panel with all 5 apprentice members. Just visit www.buffaloartstudio.org for more information. Thank you all again for coming in.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.